Victoria, often described as mother of all villages, is located on the Atlantic coast of Guyana, some 80 miles east of Georgetown, and is sandwiched between the villages of Cove and John to the west and Belfield to the east. Walk with me through history, through present time. Let's meet the villagers and view the landmarks. In November of 1839, 83 persons, including 2 women, recently emancipated Africans, pooled their resources in order to make an unprecedented purchase of a sizable land called Plantation Northbrook for the sum of 30,000 guilders. In a petition dated November the 30th, 1839, the villagers sought and obtained Queen Victoria's royal consent to name the village after her as a token of their gratitude for being free. Victoria now stands as a landmark, a monument to the idea of human freedom, and a living museum of human endeavor in Guyana. Victoria spanned the Great Village movement through the plantations on British Guyana's coastland into a chain of human settlements from the Corentyne to the Pomeroon rivers. The oldest active member of the village is Grandma Evelyn Bacchus, who is 97 years old. She will be 98 on December the 23rd. Born in 1921, she is deemed as a treasured reservoir of information about the rich culture of Victoria. She reminisced on the village transformation from 1926, when she became a resident, to present.
Well, the village changed up a lot because we used to go to school bare feet, and we used to walk on Sideline Dam, which was pure mud, and we used to work hard. When I say hard work,
Grandma Evelyn lamented that, in her opinion, Victorians do not showcase the quality of love that was synonymous with her era. She was very pellucid regarding the source and reason for her longevity.
You have to live a life that is suitable to Christ. You know, you can't live anyhow. Remember, there's a God, and God is watching from every corner, and we, the children of God, you know, we ought to obey Him and show respect to everybody that you can meet.
And He walks
With me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known.
One of the first buildings to be constructed after the abolition of slavery in the village in 1845 was the Wilberforce Congregational Church, named after a prominent anti-slavery activist. Though the church today has been renovated, it still holds aspects of history. This bell first rang for our ancestors to come together and worship. Today, it still rings and stands as a sign of the importance of worship to the Creator who made man free. Presently, Victoria has over 8 functioning churches. This Emancipation Hut shown here was used as a pay office after the abolition of slavery. Some woods that was nailed by the free slaves are still here. The village also boasts its unique honey house, which has been producing honey on a small scale since 2012. Today, the village of Victoria Apart from being a place of solitude for the occupants of the almost 2,000 households, there is also a place of business and commerce, producing persons of varied stalwart professions while still maintaining its peaceful rustic ambience. The village boasts 2 nursery schools, one that is named after Plantation Northbrook, a primary school, and a technical training institution for the youth. The school has helped hundreds of young men and women from Victoria and its environs to access a technical education. Owner of the technical school, Desmond Saul, expresses thoughts behind establishing the institution.
I came back to Guyana to do missionary work. But when I realized the depth of illiteracy and substandard and functional illiteracy, right? There are many people who can string words together, but they can't read and understand what is it that they're reading.
Zoe Frank is a born Victorian who is adamant that there is no place on earth like Victoria.
Victoria is the place. Victoria is the place to come. Like the minute you meet to the road, you get a nickname of exactly what you look like. That is your name. Victoria is the place to come and live. Like, we're so cohesive here. We're cooperative. We're one.
Anthony Samuels is another proud Victorian resident.
Victoria is very welcoming. We want persons to know that we're rich in agriculture. We're rich in culture. We're rich in cohesiveness. As you know, Victoria have persons of different nationalities, persons of different ethnicities, and different religious background living in here. So we want persons to look at the first village as their home, even if they're not from Victoria.
God alone, while the Jew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear, the Son of God discourses, and he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own, and the joy we share as we tarry dear, none other has ever known.